People have always tried to find ways of stopping their teeth from rotting and falling out. Unless we look after our teeth, they won't last a lifetime. Every time we put sugar in our mouths, it's broken down by bacteria and makes plaque acid, which attacks the tooth's surface. These attacks can make holes in our teeth. Toothbrushes are useful because they help us keep our teeth clean. If you were designing a toothbrush, what would you have to think about? You might like to look at some very old toothbrushes and compare them with the ones we use today. Ancient people in the desert found their toothbrushes on a small bush called the arak tree. For hundreds of years, the only toothbrush available was the twig toothbrush. There was no need to buy one. You just picked a twig and made your own. And they're still used today.
They're called mishwak, and they come from the arak tree, and this tree grows in hot countries such as Egypt and Pakistan, and we use them to clean our teeth.
You get your mishwak stick and you dip it in the water like this, and then you
peel off the side to make it more soft, and then you just
rub it on your teeth.
Just rub it on your teeth.
Some people make fun of you because they think that you can't afford a toothbrush and you just brush your teeth with sticks.
With a stick.
About 500 years ago in China, the first toothbrushes were designed with handles and bristles. Animal bones were carved to make handles, and hairs were taken from the Chinese long-haired hog to make bristles. These Chinese brushes were very expensive and were only fashionable among rich people. Most people didn't use toothbrushes, and the only cure dentists could offer for a painful tooth was to pull it out. By 1900, dentists knew that if we cleaned our teeth every day, we could stop plaque acid from rotting our teeth. But there still wasn't a toothbrush that was available and cheap enough for everyone to use until the invention of the plastic toothbrush. Plastic toothbrushes are made in factories. Plastic granules are poured into a molding machine. They're then heated until they melt. This molten plastic is then injected into the mold inside the machine. This is called injection molding. Some toothbrush handles are made of more than one material. Here, softer rubber pieces are being molded onto these handles for texture, grip, and color. The bristles are inserted into holes in the head of the handle. Bristles are made of a type of plastic called nylon, which is waterproof and a bit more hygienic than the old hog's hair. It takes only 5 seconds for the machines to put the bristles onto the handle. This process is called filling. Next, the bristles are rubbed and shaped so that the ends are rounded. The finished toothbrushes are sent off to be put in packets.
Did you know by the time you're 70 years old, you will have spent nearly 40 days cleaning your teeth? And you will have used over 80 toothbrushes.
To find out if a toothbrush is strong enough to clean your teeth day after day, special machines at the Wisdom Toothbrush Factory test some of the brushes. The average toothbrush is designed to last about 3 months, but most of us keep one toothbrush for at least 9 months. Have you ever wondered why there are so many shapes to choose from and so many different sizes? How do we know which one is going to work best? A toothbrush needs to be the right size with a handle you can easily hold, and a set of bristles that are neither too soft nor too hard.
First thing really is to assess the user's habits, how someone actually uses a toothbrush. Some people have it fixed in one position, some people grab it like a clasp. Once you start to understand what they do, then you can start to understand how to design around it.
We were asked to make a toothbrush for a 3 to 5-year-old and think about all the colours and what a child might like on their toothbrush.
Well, I was asked to do a toothbrush designed for a child. I designed my one for my little cousin Oliver, who's just turned 3.
Once you have an idea in your mind for a particular product, in this case a toothbrush, you start to do the initial sketches. You get your ideas down on paper.
These toothbrush designs have been created with the help of a computer. A drawing needs to show the correct measurements of your toothbrush. It can also be a guide for the colours you'd like.
I had to measure my little brother's hand. I've done that size.
Yes.
You know you've got a normal toothbrush like this.
Yes.
It was 7 centimetres across, and I thought a good size for that kind of hand would have been about 2 to 2.5 centimetre handle.
From the initial sketches that we might produce, we'd start to actually make a prototype. The prototype would start to be a 3-dimensional form of all the things that we've tried to do on paper. Position of the hand, the thumb areas, the grip, the neck, the bristles, and from that we produce the first prototype.
A giraffe. And he's got to move all the hairs. Yeah, he's got to...
A little bit of marks for him.
Yeah, good boy. Super. Yes, Louie, what can we do for you?
Using your drawing as a guide for size and colour, you can make a 3-dimensional model out of modelling materials. These prototypes are being made out of plasticine.
This brush, we've tried to design it so that it sits in the hand Very, very relaxed. It's very comfortable. However you want to hold it, you can grab it in 2 fingers, roll it around, and however you actually do your own brushing, it gives a very nice relaxed position.
Little children, when they brush their teeth, the handle normally gets wet, so it slips in the hand. So I thought a big grip handle would be suitable.
The little lines down here they were rubber grips, so that if it got wet, they would still be able to hold on without it slipping out of their hands.
Instead of holding the brush like that, you'd hold it like that and brush the teeth like that.
Very soft bristles don't clean your teeth very well. Very hard bristles can hurt your gums and scratch the delicate enamel surface of your teeth.
And it's got longer bristles because I thought that it would be easier to reach the back of the teeth.
Because little children like to put their hands in their mouth, I thought perhaps I could make the bristles like hands, so I did.
I've done a small round head with soft bristles and not as many as you would have in a normal toothbrush.
This is a picture of the bristles, and if you had square ones, it hurts. So, if you had round-headed ones, you wouldn't hurt your gums.
Next time you're out shopping for a toothbrush, what will you be looking for? Toothbrushes come in different styles for different types of people. There are travel toothbrushes for travellers. There are electric toothbrushes with changeable heads that do all the hard work for you. And one day, there may even be special designs for taking into outer space. What fun features can you think of?
I designed a clip-on head design, and there's a koala head and a tiger head. So you can change them every day if you want to.
You can press this button here when you finish brushing your teeth and it will say good morning. And when you finish brushing your teeth at night, you press this button here and it will say good night. There's a stand for it, you get it free, for the rabbit to go into the stand. I done it as a carrot because rabbits like carrots to eat.
I thought it would be good for a little child to have a small tube of toothpaste behind the handle going up the back to the head with a hole in the back, so that all you had to do was pick it up and just squeeze it lightly and it would put some toothpaste onto the bristles.